Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
We interrupt this rhetoric program to bring you breaking news. This just in. Two masked gunmen just hijacked a Brinks truck. They said they did it all to save some guy named Hip Hop. And this story gets even more bizarre. They said they were using the money from the Brinks truck to finance their rap careers. One of our news anchors is live from the scene right now. Over to you, Jesse. Yeah. I'm an executive, back-to-back business moves, consecutive, positive. Why everything you're doing is negative. My residence is on the throne where all the presents live. It's evident that you reside where all the presents live. Never get to the ungrateful winners imperative. Won't appreciate it because they ain't got no respect to give. Some people rather just hit, but they will never get. They don't count the blessings because they don't know what the blessing is. Most say family ain't everything, but the rest of it is. The lesson is it don't make us family just because we're relatives. Always have knowledge yourself, I'm intelligent. Periodically, idiocracy is irrelevant. If you feel something, feel something. If I say I'm hot, I will stop till I feel something. How ready did you hurry? I'm still coming. They keep telling me to chill, but I ain't got no chill button. No, I ain't got no chill button. I ain't got no chill button. No, I ain't got no chill button.
10-10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry here for Kim Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and 7 yard.
And that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy his caliber runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down in the yard. Sticking with Walker on second down. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, 65 yards. And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete.
good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Firkser. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say the word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
17.
Goff. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive. A chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Goff throwing again. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. They forget about the run to set up the pass, and they're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Not going to the air on the opening drive. A shotgun snap for Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Hooked up by Mikey Mary. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23.
You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they can score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop and score. Do they go to a different section in the playbook? Show them something different. Either way, they want to repeat their first drive. Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on forcing completion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Walker now with 1st and 10. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 87 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're an offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Straight ahead, Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, drop the throw. Throw to Walker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he will score. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are on to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from these big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. As they've got it as we resume action.
Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively, blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's gone. And it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down. Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you put the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. And this is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 45 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 8. Cougar 19. Bronco switch.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He takes this for 3 to the 20.
I don't care where the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
19 right. Scoop.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Man, that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is to play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second. And sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
They go play action here on 1st down. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. He'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Bring down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the give here, Charbonnet. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding a rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
What's up, man? I'll be leaving out of here in like 15 minutes. What time you gotta be at your meeting?
6.
No, don't text them. I'll just be straight. I'm gonna take the sheet and just go to our site because you're gonna be late. I have to wash my hair.
Oh.
I'm about to dry it now. And I'm gonna come here and get dressed.
And they'll let that one go.
All right,
See if Dexter rides, he can ride back to P4 and just take the sheet and just ride to the front.
Yeah, he just left me. He told me about 5:15. Be ready. So yeah, let me catch him.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. So this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, I think that after the last drive, they got pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now go off. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down. Shot at a deep ball, but oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit him with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give him some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Okay,
Ball
ready?
spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Their mobile quarterback. 55 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On fourth down, Goff. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Cougar 19.
11-yard line.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Second and 10. Play action. It's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Here's Goff. To the sideline and incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, Lions 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Go.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
At the 31-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
19 tight. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here.
Hey, yo.
Back underway on EA Sports. And he's going to stop cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to him.